Okay, so on the previous slides and assignments that you've done, you've messed with decimals and whole numbers. But what happens when you have both, a whole number and a decimal together? For example, 1 and 12 hundredths. How does that look? Well, I'm about to show you using the grid method on how that's done. So once again, we got two different colors going on. But instead of one 100ths block, we have three. We also have blanks, so we have no idea what numbers they use to multiply. So we need to figure that out before we even come up with an answer. So, which is nice on here, is that they laid these out by tens. So I can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Okay, so we have 64. All right, so I need to know how many times they multiply 64 though. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know it's going to be 4. Now, don't let this mix you up just because there's a gap. I'm going to show you that it's still 64. This is not a whole tens, so I'm going to leave that for now and continue on to the easy ones. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. See, just because they're on two different hundreds, it doesn't change the fact that they're still 64 sticking together. So we have that 4 times. We know it's going to be 4 times because they made it into a pattern and put two colors so you know they were separated. So here's your 1, 2, 3, 4, like I said before. Now, the tricky part is, where does my decimal go? Well, we're dealing with these numbers in a hundreds block, okay? This is 64 hundredths, okay? Because all of these 64 little blocks, just one of them fit in one 100ths, okay? So I put my decimal there. We have that. Okay, we have our equation, but it's not quite solved. All right, do I really want to count 64 4 different times? I hope you don't. It's going to take a long time. Don't do that. I'm going to show you an easy way. All right, notice we have 3 hundredths, okay? This is 300 altogether, but only 2 of them were filled out. If 2 of them are completely filled out, that's 2 wholes. Okay, so I have 2 wholes. This is the leftover. So my leftover is going to be behind the decimal. So I put my 2 wholes, put my decimal down, and I figure out what's my leftover. So I'm going to do the easy way. I'm going to skip count by tens because I have these nice and perfect tens right here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. I put 56. And that's it. That is exactly how you get your answer when you have a whole number involved with your decimals and you're putting it all together. And I hope to see some good work on the next 2 slides.